Hello. Level check. Level check. My name is Oscar, and I'm slowly becoming conscious that I start all my shows in the same way. So we're gonna carry on that tradition and say, my name's Oscar, this is OSCFM number 5. Yeah, hope you're good. Bear with me. The starts to these start off pretty rough, pretty choppy, but there are smoother seas ahead, and I'm with you all the way. I'll pluck you like a chicken. OSCFM5.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
OSCFM number 5.
One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, please sing the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Mambo number 5. Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doing it. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Trumpet. The trumpet. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary
number 5. It could be a Jessica listening. Here I am. A little bit of you makes me your radio boy. Here we go. Okay, gotta build it. You ready for a pause? Ready for a pause? Come on.
Mambo number 5.
Pow. That was good. Hello. My name's Oscar. We've been through this. Welcome to the show. I'm on a new setup, and I'm increasingly worried that I sound weird. I'm talking weird. I'm worried you can hear my clicky mouse. Just you will be able to hear my clicky mouse, and just trust that I'm clicking like, stuff I should be. I'm clicking tunes. I'm clicking funny websites. I'm clicking my script. No click is undue, okay? And you can also hear this fucking dump truck of a... good tune. Yeah, so you can hear that the keyboard as well. So it's because we're in a new place, alright? And maybe instead of worrying about that, we'll just get on with it. I think I'll explain why and how, and I don't mean to sound so aggressive, but I'm sorry. That's good pausing. Oh, no, it's not. Fucked it. Yeah, so new setup. We're in, as you could probably tell. Do you want to guess? I'm banging things. Some people might actually be able to get this. That's a clue. And I've opened something. Could be crisps. It's my window. I've got a window. That's right. We're in my car. No, we're not. We're in my bedroom. My tiny little bedroom. No real reason for this. I guess we could say that I'm on tour, because the last one was in the studio, and the one before that was kind of at base in the front room. However, I feel, the bedroom is where most people are at home. Well, that's wrong. Where are you? Where in your home are you most at home? It must be bedroom. It's got to be bedroom. Maybe sofa. That's where I do it from normally. I'm arguing the point that you're also at home in your bed, rather than other places in your home. So this is the explanation for the loud keyboard and the loud this thing, mouse. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I think this is a light to fire under me today, because I'm dealing with, behind the scenes, I'm dealing with techie stuff, and I've been dealing with techie stuff for like most of my life, to be honest, and it's a real kind of interesting emotion where things feel tricky, things feel overwhelming, but if you lower your standards enough, you will get the job done. And sometimes you'll kind of solve the problem, which is, I think, hopefully, I mean, we're still recording, and I think I sound okay. You sound great. The music sounds, well, that's actually the issue. I'm not sure if the music's too, yeah. But, we're getting through it. Now, is there a way that I can shuffle music on the desktop, huh? I don't think so. So, I'm going to have to pick one. And this is from, this is good. This is from a playlist that my friend Oisin made for me on my birthday. Lovely sentiment. Very grateful. It's called Oscar. However, and this isn't actually a downside. It's 8 hours 41 minutes long. So whenever I get kind of at a lost end and feel like I'm playing the same kind of angry music, I'm gonna flip the switch. Back to the techie stuff, huh?
freestyler. Rock the microphone. Straight from the top of my dome. Freestyler. Rock the microphone. Carry on with the freestyler. I got to throw on and go on. You know I got to flow on. Select us on your radio players. Cause we're friendly for ozone. But that's not us, so hold on. Tight as a rock the mic, right? Oh, excuse me, pardon. That's a synchronizer with the analyzer. Upcoming wipes the session. Let there be a lesson question. You carry protection. Now will your heart go on? Like Celine Dion. Come a chameleon. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As a rock the microphone. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As a rock the microphone. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As a rock the microphone. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As a rock the microphone. Styles, stilos, we bring many kilos, so you go back yours. From the barrios, ambitious, nutritious, delicious delivery, it's ambitious. Just tell us, we deliver anything from acapellas to propellers. Suckers get jealous, but the soap marshmallows. You know they can handle us like them pay us dollars. Yeah, we come scandalous, so who the fuck is seller? Ship them back in the palace. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As the rock the microphone. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As the rock the microphone. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As the rock the microphone. Yeah, straight from the top of a dome. As the rock the microphone.
Freestyler.
Rock the microphone. Straight from the top of my dome. Freestyler.
He's a dirty old man and a dirty old man. He's a dirty old man and a friend of mine.
Okay. New song.
He's a dirty old man and a dirty old man. He's a dirty old man and a friend of mine.
I'm a dirty old man, the mean streets are home. My life is cold, I'll chill you to the bone. Heart of stone, have a care. I carry traces of death in my hair. You know my breath stink, I leave shit everywhere. So be aware I'm unfeeling, don't you dare try appealing to my better nature. You better wait, you're misinformed. Ain't nothing warm about me, cold and gray. Concrete, clay and steel, and what else is real? I mean the actual deal. People seem to love living under my heel. Some of them call me London, I'm also known as New York. Anywhere in the world you find me, I talk the same bad talk, walk the same walk from side to side. You're transparent to me, there ain't a thing you can hide. Derive glamour from the stamina it takes to survive. You think I didn't know it's all over your face like a rock. Now give me your cash and go before your heart break. You're living under my wing, I know you got, I'm gonna take. I'm a dirty old man.
He's a dirty old man and a dirty old man. He's a dirty old man and a friend of mine. He's a dirty old man and a dirty old man. He's a dirty old man and a friend of mine.
I'm a rough old man, beyond hard take to improve my mood. I could use an earthquake. I sit and wait for my people to release the pain, so I can know peace again in my skin. Sin, deceit, and mistrust soaked in. I think I might just bust or weak drops of woe. The streets flow with tears. I fall down all around your ears. If I could, if I was made of wood, start a fire. No lie, up in the morning smoke, say goodbye. Cause I wouldn't bet on people changing just yet. My eyes are wet and my heart
O'Sheen's taking a piss. O'Sheen's called me a dirty old man. Wow. So that was Dirty Old Man by Faithless, Rollo Armstrong and Sister Bliss. And honestly, I'll let him get away with that one. But I am now gonna have a look through this playlist just in case it spells like a secret message saying, you know, fuck off or something. Hang up your hang-ups. That could be passive aggressive. Pass the duchy. I don't know if I've been known to say that. I love you. It's by Dizzy Rascal. I like that song anyway. Going to town. That looks like a Welsh dig. Fun fact: in England, I'm Welsh and in Wales I'm English. Just my sort of otherworldliness. Who are the Kings singing? I think these are like a choir. I should have. I mean, it's a very nice sentiment, the old 8-hour playlist. But I didn't realise it was so loaded. Willie the Pimp, Super Ink Burst. That's not bad. Oh, okay, yeah, this is good. Yeah. Also, that was the first time I heard that song, so this could be a new. Maybe I shouldn't just pick the ones I know. Also, I'm. If there's more songs going on than usual, I'm trying to figure out if I can live stream on Instagram through my PC at the moment, and it is rather tricky. But I'm doing the research now, and it might be where this kind of tense nature's coming from. Anyway, this is a song from O'Sheen's playlist, and it's a car that makes a bus sound.
It's a car that makes a bus sound when you're halfway between two stops. Every now and again you look over your shoulder, it's got you on the hop. You start to run and then you start to laugh because you've been taken for a ride. It wasn't a bus about to pass you, it lied. It was a car that makes a bus sound, usually an SUV. It could be a lorry or a little white van creeping up on me. I'm sweaty and I'm rattling, it's Monday morning, I've got to be in by 10. But the car that makes a bus sound just got me again. This is a car that makes a bus sound when you're halfway between two stops. Every now and again you look over your shoulder, but it's got you on the hop. You start to run and then you start to curse, you've been taken for the ride. It wasn't a bus about to pass you, it lied. You should have stayed at the stop instead of herring off. You're probably gonna have to get a taxi now. You should have stayed at the stop. What were you thinking of? Cause the car that makes a bus sound turned out to be a bus.
Legs. That was The Car That Makes a Bus Sound by Mick Artistics like Ego Trip. Me and O'Sheen, big fan of that guy. We found him out about 4 months ago, and he's been gigging for 10 years, so if anything, I'm spreading the word of Mick Artistic. So I'm gonna let you in on my techie issues. Actually, no, I'm gonna go back to the initial techie issue, which was setting up this radio setup on my PC, on my personal computer, rather than my laptop, my Lappington Tappington. And honestly, I've been recording videos for like years, actual years, and I neglect my personal computer, and the Lappington Tappington is like a fairly new toy. You give it all the attention, you give it all the strokes, and the personal computer has been neglected. So, but I didn't realise I'd lost all my skills. It's all just a bit confusing. And also, I don't have speakers on my personal computer, so that was making the sound recording tricky. And we're using a different software. We're not using Audacity, we're using OBS. Shout out to anyone who knows what any of these are. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just pretend I'm saying silly words or something. So we're using OBS, which is fine. It just means we're recording as a video with the kind of monitor desktop audio, which is the sounds, and the mic at the same time. Very cool. Going to be a big file, but we could deal with that. We're on a personal computer. The Lappington Tappington would actually pop if I was recording like a two-hour video. Also, you don't have to charge it, so that's quite useful. However, in the figuring out the problem, I'm shouting and I need to cough. I figured out how to get the audio of the mic not on a delay, which is great news, because now I don't have to. I can talk normally, and instead of having like a half-second delay, which I talk like that, I can talk normal like now. So maybe this has been holding me back. Maybe I shouldn't bore my radio audience with my techie stuff. And after the break, I am going to drill you in about the Instagram Live stuff, because it's just it's really on my mind. Can you hear that? Sounds like other people. I'm on the 3rd floor and I can hear other people having fun. I'm gonna get some water. I'm sorry for the coughing, but I had to get it off my chest.
Are you? Oi, wanna give you a bear hug? All you out there on the floor, gonna get you in my paws and give you a bear hug. We've brought you all a gift, a maximum dance floor uplift. It's called the bear hug. Sent to make you move. Just get up on this groove and have a bear hug. Bear hug to the moon. Gonna give you a bear hug to the moon. Bear hug to the moon. Everybody do the bear hug. It's ridiculous. I ain't here to chirp or try and lift your skirt. Let's have a bear hug. I've seen you round the bits and I don't wanna feel your tits. Wanna give you a bear hug. It gets lonely in the woods, but right now I'm here in the hood. Let's have a bear hug. Bear hug to the moon. Gonna give you a bear hug to the moon. Bear hug to the moon. Everybody do the bear hug.
So if you're leaving with a bear tonight, to the moon, pour some loving in the pale light, when you know everything's gonna be alright. I know you want it, know you want it.
There's no quack who give you pills that'll give you natural thrills like a bear hug. Ain't no other drug as good as this here love. Gonna give you a bear hug. Take it easy, take your time. We're gonna blow your mind with a bear hug. Do the bear hug to the moon. Everybody do the bear hug to the moon. Come on, have a bear hug to the moon. This one goes out to all the lean teens in tight jeans and drag queens and dread suits. Don't matter who you are, to the moon. Just get down and have a bear hug to the moon. Hey. To the moon. 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 To the moon.
Great pausing. Oh, yeah, great pausing. I'm back. Hello. That was Bear Hug by the Two Bears, who I think aren't making music anymore? Are they making music anymore? Are they making music anymore? Playing along at home? Are they making music anymore? Their latest music was in 2015. So I think that's no. But I'm sure you agree with me, they're quite, you know, they got a bit about them. They've, just having a look at their solo work at the moment. Ooh, one of them made work in 2018, Raf Rundle. The Two Bears, there are two of them. So do we think Raf Rundle has carried on his love, or Joe Goddard? Oh, hang on, Joe Goddard of Hot Chip. I think I've heard of Hot Chip. Right, yeah, I see what's happened there. I see what happens there. The Two Bears, they were great. I'm thinking era of 2012. The Two Bears, they were inseparable. And then old Goddard Bear goes to Rundle Bear. Sorry, mate, I've made some new friends. Rundle Bear's like, well, you know, what about the porridge? What about all the porridge we shared? And he's like, well, I've been making these songs with the other. Well, I guess they're not bear. I guess they're chips. I've met the chips. But in his defense, of Goddard Bear, they have been making songs since 2004. So maybe the Two Bears was just a side project, and I'm being mean. He also does his solo stuff. Here's some solo stuff as an apology to Joe Goddard. Oh, he did it with Frankie Rizzardo. Poor Raf Rundle. I hope he's not a horrible man, but like, I love the Two Bears. formally apology to Joe Goddard for any kind of meanness or lies I've spread about him and Raf Rundle in the time of the Two Bears. And I'm not just changing my mind because I think his new stuff is good, and I can see how a project like the Two Bears might become repetitive, or, you know, you might want to do more poppy stuff, but I've also had a thought back about what I said, and I don't want to be that kind of radio producer. I want to be a man of the people in a nice way. I want to be a man of the people and say, hey man, or woman, what's up? Rather than, hey man, or woman, I disagree with your business decisions in the past. So yeah, that's a slight apology. I really like Two Bears though. There's something annoying. Oh, there's another. I know a couple of bands that I really like, and they only made one album, and that's it. And you know, new bands after the old band. Well, the old band was really good, but the new band is just the new band. And they might be really good, but it's still a new band. Let's talk about Instagram. My dream is to be able to radio live on Insta. And however, I don't want to do it on my phone because I want the kind of audio input. So I was doing Googling and trying to see if I could live stream on Instagram from my PC or laptop, and I think the result is inconclusive, and we'll leave it like that at the moment. But it is something that I'm looking forward to. Oh, maybe I should do YouTube. Maybe YouTube would be easier. Maybe I could do Twitch, but actually maybe Twitch would be good. Play a game at the same time. Big into games, love games. Been playing a lot of Football Manager. I think it's just a phase in a man's life. Or woman. She made that joke the other day, and I think I'm gonna steal it. So what have we had so far? We had kind of like Mambo number 5, and then kind of jokey. And right, this is kind of the deciding next phase. Oh, I haven't played these guys. Which is a good one? Yeah, I think we're gonna listen to this.
I leave the house, you don't know where I've been, except my trainers were there agreeing, and all my neighbors stalking me through their blinds, a dog walking. And all this talk of throwing sticks and spinning lies, I can't go out. It's like the whole town is following me home. But why don't you just leave me walking, a dog walking, yet everyone's talking about my dog walking. They say things like, whose dog is this? Whose dog is that? It's like I got a big cross drawn on my back. Oh, why can't I do as I please? Oh, dog walking, everybody's talking.
That was Feet by Dog Walking, or Dog Walking by Feet. And I hope Feet don't join the group I was previously mentioning. The One Album Club, huh? What's up with that, Feet? Let's see. No new singles. To be fair, one of the sorry, that's my keys. Sorry. One of the group that I was thinking about before, one of the members died, and I guess that's okay. And I hope none of the Feet have died. That would really be some egg in my face. I think the bedroom's got a different vibe, guys. I think it's more intense, because in the sort of living room, I'm a man amongst the space. I've got the whole of the front room to look at things, and two massive windows, or one massive window, two medium, and it's quite bright. You know, there's like a telly. Don't mind me, I'm just drinking water, but I'll carry on. However, when we're in the bedroom, it is firmly me sitting at a desk looking at a screen, kind of talking into a mic. And also a swingy chair. Swingy chair gets the heart going. Do you know what would be a really good habit? Whilst I'm talking like this, kind of, playing for time, what I should do is look for the next song, so I don't have a really... Oh, I know. But what I can't do is stop talking, because that kind of defeats the... So the bedroom is... Where is it? It's the what was it called? This one from the advert. See, this guy makes a lot of music. Play along at home, guess who? Oh my god. He's made about 100 songs in a month. I should just search for it, shouldn't I? The bedroom is like smaller, innit? And it's got a swingy chair, and it's got it does have a window, to be fair to it, but it's firmly Sorry about that. It's firmly on the roof. I found it. Okay. Which means I'll get there. Which means I'm not looking at cars and stuff and people walking by. I'm not even looking at it. It's just a light source. Which sounds mean, but yeah, maybe that explains why I like this. This is the song. It's by DWE. It's from the IKEA advert. Quite like it. Okay.
13. But I must confess, this place ain't blessed. This place is a mess.
Disgusting.
But no, you don't deserve no guest.
No.
In here, I don't wanna lay down or
Are
rest.
you crazy?
That crack in the wall needs addressing. The state of the floor is just depressing.
Man.
This table's older than the pyramid.
It's older?
At least it's younger than the mirror is. This place is small and it's barely a house. Never mind the cat, you couldn't even swing a mouse.
It's so small.
Those curtains are looking tired. Decorations are tired. Look, your style is fired. It's like somebody hit you with a bulldozer.
Bang.
If your house is a car, it will get pulled over.
Excuse me, please.
This is very, 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 very unacceptable.
Okay.
Let's walk around, I'll give the house a scan. Oops, doorknob broke off into my hand.
Oh my gosh.
Every time I touch something, I wanna wash my hands.
Sanitize.
I don't wanna sit in here, I'd rather stand.
I'm cool. I'm alright.
You got wobbly seats to your dining table.
Wobbly.
Everywhere I look, it's wires and cables.
Which one's this for?
This is the messiest house that I've ever been in. Look at the stains in the rug, that's gonna need more than cleaning. What, the sofa bed's not working? It's not flicking out?
Nah, mate.
Think it's time to sort it out.
Come on.
Walls are meant to be white, but they're looking beige.
Tell me.
What, did you have a house party? What, did you have a rave? It's like somebody hit you with a bulldozer. If your house is a car, it will get pulled over.
Excuse me, please.
This is very, 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 very unacceptable. Ooh, dirty T. That's you. Fresh and clean.
Hello. That was the song. Oh, quick. Yep, stopped it. Oh, no, it didn't. Ah! Why do I... See, now it says it's... Okay, paused. Whew. We're under the cosh today. This one has been a battle. But you know what? I think it's alright. I think sometimes you need to leave the nest. You need to leave the flock and jump out the front room. It's like somebody hit it with a bulldozer. If this was a car, it would be pulled over. This is very, 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 very... Hello? Hello? Who's there? Hi, Oshin. Welcome. Welcome to OSCFM. You got any? No, don't talk to them. You talk to me. I talk to them, and if you know, I can translate. We've been playing some of the. Well, I think I played 2 or 3 songs from your playlist that you made for me. It's very kind and thoughtful.
Thank you. I actually just added a new song to it. You can check that out.
Well, recently.
About 10 minutes ago.
Oh my god, I can see it. Yeah. See, this is interesting because I was playing it on shuffle, and one of the song was like "Dirty Old Man," and I was wondering when you're making a playlist about somebody, whether you're thinking about the person at all, and you think about it that way, maybe.
I think when I make the playlist, I just imagine the person I'm thinking of listening to the music.
Why is it a secret?
No, it's not a secret. What was your question?
I was wondering if you leave in subtle digs, because I've noticed that the new song you've added to the playlist is "Soul Sucking Jerk," which, and I'm not saying it is a good way of getting out your your grievances for your mates, but it's not the worst way.
Yeah. No, that's not what I mean to do.
Oh, but that's what you would say if you.
I can't make any comments.
Okay, well, I've got a game we can play, and I've been doing this whilst I've been doing the radio for about an hour, and this is how long in hours are all the playlists that Oshin has made combined? What do you think? Should we play it or not? Should we leave it?
Have you made a playlist of all of my playlists?
No, I went through all your playlists and I added all the hours, kind of rounding up the minutes.
Well, technically that would be all of my public playlists.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll change the name of the game then. We'll call it Oshin's public playlists rounded up by the minute. How long?
I reckon about I reckon it's over 400.
Interesting.
I reckon it's over. No.
No?
I reckon it's 357.
Okay.
Can you give me a hint? Am I hot or am I cold?
So, you're sort of within 1,000. I can give you that.
Okay.
I would say you're bigging yourself up a bit.
Okay. So 223.
That is closer, but not it.
Okay. How many more goes do I have?
Oh, you have to get it,
Oh.
and then we'll stop. So what was the last? 223?
Yeah, 185.
Ooh, see, if you kind of... That's wrong, but a good shot.
192.
Hello, that's wrong, but hello still. This is interesting.
203.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Okay. 188.
Incorrect. However, the number is similar to that.
198.
Incorrect.
199.
Correct. Congratulations, 199 hours.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna play the song that you added to my playlist now. But after that, do you want?
For the first time, but yeah.
This is a world premiere of Soul Sucking Jerk.
Yeah. No relation to you whatsoever.
Yeah, good. If you also want to send me a song, I can play that on my show. But that's up to you.
Live, I'm confused.
I'm recording. I'm recording.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye everyone.
Don't talk. Don't. Bye bye. Thanks. Bye. No. Yeah, that's to me. Bye bye.
I got a job making money for the man, throwing chicken in a bucket with a soda pop can. Cute green uniform on my back, I had to set it on fire in a vat of chicken fat. I leaped on the counter like a bird with no hair, running through the mini mall in my underwear. I got lost downtown, couldn't find a ride home. Sun went down, I got frozen to the bone, till a hooker let me share her fake fur coat. As I took a little nap, the cops picked up the stove. I tried to sucking jack, I'm gonna take it all back. And I ain't saying jack, I ain't gonna work for no soul sucking jack, I'm gonna take it all back. And I ain't saying jack.
That was Soul Sucking Jerk by Beck. Kind of also by Oshin on my playlist. Hope you enjoyed that. I was counting up all of his playlists during the songs. I don't know what it is recently. I've kind of got an addiction to kind of doing too many things at the same time. Like, I won't just watch telly or what, like something like telly. I'll also be playing a game and maybe half listening to a podcast at the same time. And I'm aware my brain can't take all that in, but there's something nice kind of having too much going on. Maybe it's that I haven't got a lot going on kind of everywhere else. Maybe. Also, I find it slightly concerning that shuffle isn't shuffle. So what? I guess Apple did it. No, maybe like Walkman. Some audio people decided we're going to take the word shuffle, made famous from, you guessed it, cards. They shuffle cards, and then they're all shuffled. There's no bias there. However, if I shuffle, let's say, all of the songs in the world I've played on my Spotify, that I should clarify which one of those I'm going to pick. If I play shuffle on I guess it would have to be all the songs in the world. Yeah. But, so imagine there's a big playlist on Spotify, that has all the songs in the world. My Spotify, crucially. Imagine if the Spotify had made a playlist for me on my account that had all of the songs in the world, and I played it on shuffle. I guarantee that it will be the song. Oh, this is such a bad point. If I played this playlist that Spotify made for me on my account, and I play it, it's shuffled, then I guarantee that it will be one that I listen to lots. Which sounds like such a simple point. But it's not. Because when you shuffle a pack of cards, you know, I haven't got like an affinity to the two of hearts, and that hasn't come up first. But you know, it's random. It's completely random. Whereas shuffle on these music platforms, and I don't know if it's like it back in the day, but it could have been. So there's something slightly annoying about this. I haven't figured out how to say it, I guess. So I thought it would be good to talk about it. Where is it? Here it is. Enjoy this. Songs for your mothers, and it does go really nicely into another song. But I'm gonna nip that in the bud and talk to you for a little bit, and then play another song. But it isn't going to be that song. It's going to be a different one. I hope you're okay. I hope you're enjoying. How far are we in? I'm going to say 120, 110, ballpark. What's happened since went to the studio? Wasn't really digging the studio, but I've been back since. It's been all right. I cut my hand quite badly with one of my that audio change was me looking at my hand, which is over here and not over here. So yeah, I was whittling away, not my hand. That comes in later. Cutting away at some wood. I make it into a ladder, or yeah, I guess making, and it's going really well. I'm doing all the holes and stuff, and on the literal, which is hard to prove, and it's just one of those things where you're gonna have to believe me. So on the last swoop, and it also is also quite believable because that normally is quite a big bit. On the last swoop, I managed to bang or snip or shing my finger. Still attached. Was kind of got quite for any of the weak blooded here. I'm gonna talk about lots of blood. Well, not loads, but I'm gonna mention it. So if you don't like that, then just skip forward a little bit. Do a double tap on YouTube. So shing, and I must have gone ow because it really hurt. Let's say I said ow, and first instinct. Anyone want to guess? First instinct of when you cut yourself is, that's right, put it in your mouth. So I put it in my mouth, sucking, and lots of blood. Kind of unsustainable to suck it all away. I'd probably suck myself into a froob. I'd be a curly, wrinkly raisin by the end. That this one kind of chilled out. So I'm kind of intermittently putting it in my mouth and dripping it on the floor, which is not fun. And I'm slowly becoming aware that I am not dealing with this in the best way. Because what I'm doing, I'm not asking for help from anyone, or I'm just panicking and looking around, and right at that point I get rescued by my friends who come in at that moment, and they get the technician who patches me up, and he says, I start kind of asking questions about is it gonna be alright? And he's like, yeah, probably. Don't really know a lot about this stuff. And I'm like, well, that's your job, isn't it? And he's like, well, ooh, that was painful. But yeah, it's alright now. It got a bit blue at one point. I'll stop talking about it now. And yeah, now I'm not in the studio. But that was a good time to end, wasn't it?
I said, who's that girl there? I wonder what went wrong so that she had to roam the streets. She doesn't do major credit cards, I doubt she does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate.
We're gonna take a little step through his
and
life.
what a scummy man.
See,
just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can. Can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a I said, who's that girl
you're
there?
tuned into the Alex Turner Hour.
I wonder what went wrong so that she had to roam the streets.
Welcome
she doesn't
to
do
the Alex
major
Turner
credit
Hour.
cards, I doubt she does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate.
Musical exploits.
And what a scummy man. Just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can. Can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a driving ban amongst some other offences.
Older lad from Sheffield.
I said, who's that girl there? I wonder what went wrong so that she had to roam the streets. She doesn't do major credit cards, I doubt she does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate. And what a scummy man. Just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can. Can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a driving ban amongst some other offences. And I've seen him with girls of the night, and he told Roxanne to put on her red light. They're all infected, but he'll be alright, 'cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? I said he's a scumbag, don't you know? Although you're trying not to listen, avert your eyes and staring at the ground. She makes a subtle proposition. I'm sorry, love, I'll have to turn you down. Oh, we must be up to summer. What are the chances? Sure, it's more than likely. I've got a feeling in my stomach. I start to wonder what his story might be, what his story might be. Yeah, 'cause they said it changes when the sun goes down. Yeah, they said it changes when the sun goes down. And they said it changes when the sun goes down. Around here, around here. Oh. Look, here comes the portmanteau. Isn't he Mr. Inconspicuous? And he doesn't even have to say, oh. She's in a stance ready to get picked up. Bet she's delighted when she sees him, pulling in and giving her the eye, because she must be fucking freezing, scantily clad beneath the clear night sky. It does stop in the winter now, and they said it changes when the sun goes down. Yeah, they said it changes when the sun goes down. And they said it changes when the sun goes down. Around here, they said it changes when the sun goes down. Over the river going out of town. And they said it changes when the sun goes down. Around here, around here. Oh. And what a scummy man. Just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can. And see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a nasty plan. I hope you're not involved at all.
That was When the Sun Goes Down by the Arctic Monkeys. So, as you may have heard before, you're now locked into the Alex Turner Arctic Monkeys leg of the show, where I'm going to have a look and have a listen, and you're going to come with me, and we're just going to see what, did he change? I don't know. Did he stay exactly the same? I don't know. Did he grow? Yes, because he started when he was 16, I've just learnt. The band... Sorry, I should say the band, shouldn't I? It's more than one. I mean, Alex Turner is the main... Well, he's the singer, isn't he? Ultimately, the main character in the band, which is kind of strange. Little observation there by yours truly. So, that song. This is early Alex. Okay, this is from the album. What's that? Oh yeah, right, yeah. The album with the cool, like, this is so cool for 2006. This is ridiculously cool for 2006. The album is whatever. whatever people say I am, well, that's what I'm not. And the inspiration for this, you know, the art on this one is we got this mate and we just took a picture of this smoking a cigarette. Anyway, it's a very good album, and you can see why it's so popular in nightclubs. It does have an element of 16-year-old kind of making up stories. Which we all do. We all do that when we're young. I said, "Who's that girl there?" I said to myself, "I wonder what went wrong so she had to roam the streets." I mean, to be fair, he is acknowledging that there are elements of the world that are tricky. And you might not know that as a 16-year-old. Fair enough. What a scummy man. Just give him a chance, we'll rub your friend. Seeing his eyes, they got a driving ban. That's quite a quip. That's not bad. He's showing a... This is the thing, he's actually quite funny. He's quite funny. But not in a ha-ha funny, in a actually maybe in a ha-ha funny. Can see in his eyes they got a driving ban. Seen him with girls on the night. They're all infected. So yeah, I think at this point he's quite likeable. The band is quite likeable. It's very cheeky. It's a bit pretentious, but only when you kind of go beyond skin deep. I think, like, it's quite believable at this point. And yeah, you know, young boys from Chef, Eels. I can't call it Chef. And then we go into the album that I never found out about. Favorite Worst Nightmare. Which is, again, oh, well, you were clearly expecting this from me. Well, I'll have to break the news to you that I'm actually that. I know this one, so we're going to play this. Alex Turner. No, Arctic Monkeys. What you get on with?
Fishnets, now you only get it in your night dress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness. Landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole. Nothing seems to pity is the past though. A Bloody Mary's like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams. When as daft as they seem, as daft as they seemed, my love, when you dream them all. Flicking through a little book of sex tips. Remember when the bars were all electric? And now when she told she's gonna get it, I'm guessing that she'd rather just forget it. Clinging to not getting sentimental. Said she wasn't going but she went still. Like a gentleman had to be gentle. Was it a Mechadobber or a betting pencil? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams. When as daft as they seem, as daft as they seem, my love, when you dream them overflow. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. You're falling about, you took a left off last lane. You were just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your nightdress. Described all the noise and the niceness, living in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole. Is everything as pretty as the past though? That bloody man is like a new Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal?
Fluorescent adolescent. Fluorescent adolescence. Adolescent. Fluorescent adolescent by the Arctic Monkeys. So this is 2007. First album. One of the best-selling first albums in the world. Ever. Was 2006. So now a year later, we've still got that edge. We've still got the, the accent is still there. I hate to bring it up. I hate to be that guy, but the accent's still there. He's still got the kind of pow-pow. You used to get it in your fishnets. Now you only get it in your night dress. Like it's still characters. It's still. I don't know why he's the other song he was talking about a woman. Maybe this is hang on. Everybody's in order. Everything's in order in a black hole. Whoa. Everything's in order in a black hole. Whoa. Nothing. Hang on. Everything's in order in a black hole. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Or maybe. Okay. I'm sorry. I was imagining like 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's in order. Maybe like nothing's wrong. That must be it. But like, this is this is just after you used to get it in your fishnets. Now you want to get it in your night dress. My accent's going already. Hope you're ready for that. But then so it's discarded all naughty nights and niceness. Everything's in order in a black hole. Nothing seems as pretty as the past, though. That Bloody Mary's lacking in Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? There's still elements of him being a young boy here. However, this everything's in order in a black hole is I think the cracks are starting to show. Also, there are nice bits in the song of like him letting the other boys sing. Sometimes he's got a little filter, like it's like kind of changes his voice. So it's not just the what they call the labels got involved. And it's still cheeky. It's still fallible young pop stars. So yeah, it's only a year later, and there's another. So then we have Humbug, and this is, I think, maybe the one after this, but this is a real. You'll see what I mean. You're listening to the Alex Turner Arctic Monkeys selection.
I thought I saw you in the battleship, but it was only a look-alike. She was nothing but a vision trick. Under the warning light, she was close enough to be your ghost. But my chances turned to toast when I asked her if I could call her your name. I thought I saw you in the rusty hook, huddled up in a wicker chair. I wandered over for a closer look and kissed whoever was sitting there. She was close and she held me very tightly till I asked awfully politely, please, can I call you her name? scent on the seatbelt and kept my shortcuts to myself. I thought I saw you in the parrot's beak, messing with the smoke alarm. It was too loud for me to hear her speak, and she had a broken arm. It was close, so close that the walls were wet, and she wrote it out in letter sets. No, you can't call me her name. Tell me where's your hiding place. I'm worried I'll forget your face, and I've asked everyone. I'm beginning to think I imagined you all along. I elongated my lift home. Yeah, I let him go the long way round. I smelt your scent on the seatbelt and kept my shortcuts to myself. I saw your sister in the cornerstone, on the phone to the middleman. When I saw that she was on her own, I thought she might understand. She was close, well you couldn't get much closer. She said I'm really not supposed to, but yes, you can call me anything you want.
That was Cornerstone by the Arctic Monkeys. So, here we are, Cornerstone. I think this is a game changer in the kind of anthology and the history and the evolution of the Arctic Monkeys / Alex Turner, because previous songs we've had the kind of innocence and the fallibility and the like small worldliness of the kind of Sheffield, and like, you know, people, they might be imaginary, but in any way that you talk about them, it's quite down to earth, and it's kind of imaginary, like kind of unrealistic. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. However, now we're in the Cornerstone, and this is quite a clever song, guys, because the Cornerstone and the Parrot's Beak and the Rusty Hook and the Battleship are all names of pubs. So we're in a pub. Pub's quite believable. Yeah, so I thought we saw you in a battleship, but it was only a lookalike. She was nothing but a vision trick under the warning light. I think Alex Turner kind of becomes a victim of his own good writing and his own kind of knowledge of like how to use language in a song, because before it was very much discarded all the naughty nights of niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Like, you would rhyme Black Hole Tabasco. It's still quite good, but now he's figuring out how to get these fucking long words into a very kind of down to earth song. What's the one that got my gills up? I smelt your scent on the seatbelt. I keep my shortcuts to myself. on this lyric website is shortcuts is 2 words, so like a shortcut. Where is it? Hang on, I won't be long. Yeah, here we go. I elongated my lift home. Jesus, have a word, mate. And the next album is The Tipping Point, because, and I'm not throughout all of this, I don't mean, I'm not trying to be mean, and I do like the Arctic Monkeys. I'm a really big fan. It's very interesting how they kind of start off these proper, like, innocent, we are punk, we are rock, and then they go a bit pop, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, which one should I do? We'll do... We'll do this. I might play two songs.
Lately I've been seeing things, belly button piercings in the sky at night when we're side by side. And I don't mean to rain on anybody's cabaret. One of those games you're gonna lose, but you wanna play it just in case. Now it's getting dark and the sky looks sticky, more like black treacle than tar. Black treacle, somebody told the stars you're not coming out tonight. And so they found a place to hide. Does it help you stay up late? Does it help you concentrate? Does it tune you in when you chew your chin? Am I ruining your fun? And you talk the talk already, but do you walk the walk or catch the train? You wanted it, you got it, but you don't want it now. Now it's getting dark and the sky looks sticky, more like black treacle than tar. Black treacle, somebody told the stars you're not coming out tonight. And so they found a place to hide.
Hi, my name's Oscar. You're listening to OSCFM5.
But now I'm out of
This is
place
Black
and
Treacle
I'm
by
not
Galactic
getting any wiser. I feel like a Sundance kid behind a synthesizer. And I tried last night to pack away like a key under the mat. But it never seems to be there when you want it. Black treacle, black treacle, black treacle.
So yeah, that's part one of Suck It and See, the turning point of the Arctic Monkeys, and this is part two. Oh, what the?
I'm a puppet on a
Sorry,
string.
cut the music. This is an example of shuffle. That was not the song I meant to play. That's a spoiler. This is the song I meant to play.
Break a mirror, roll the dice, run with scissors through a chip and firefight, go into business with a grizzly bear, but just don't sit down 'cause I've moved your chair.
that was Don't Sit Down 'Cause I've Moved Your Chair by the Arctic Monkeys, part 2 of Suck It and See in my Arctic Monkeys special. So the reason I've decided to play 2 songs from Suck It and See is because it's a real, like, evolution. And well, I've used the word evolution before. They took a break. They took like a 3-year break from Humbug and to Suck It and See, and it's the first example of them going, haha, got ya. We're not whatever you say I am. That's what I'm not, actually. And they've kind of built 3 albums of them being the cheeky boys, the cheeky, young, kind of cut and dry. You know what you're getting with the Arctic Monkeys. However, there's a big nasty monster called Suck It and See around the corner, and they've got some stereotypes to break. So, Black Treacle is a very kind of, lately I've been seeing things. It's very much a kind of oldie-timey Alex Turner telling you his world. Belly button piercings. And it kind of plods along. It kind of glides along. And I don't think I could ever use a word like glide or plod on the first 3 albums. Then he's still got the... more so in the other song, but he's still got the, like, nuts, crazy language. The kind of contrast of, and I don't mean to rain on anybody's cabriolet. Hey Google, what does cabriolet mean?
Cabriolet has 2 different meanings. Starting with the most common one, cabriolet can be used as a noun to mean a car with a roof that folds down.
Is that?
Is that the meaning you had in mind?
I'm not sure.
Me neither.
Oh. Thanks. So it's a car. It's quite a fun word. I'm losing my train of thought. I feel like the Sundance Kid behind the synthesizer. And now I feel like I'm out of place and I'm not getting any wiser. It's setting up Alex Turner as the kind of narrator in whatever world he decides. However, don't sit down, 'cause I moved your chair. This is a real example of the John Cooper Clarke inspiration. And it's just fun language. And it's showing a cheekier side to A.T. And he's more. I'm sure that he's more than well aware his voice is like it is, and I think he likes that contrast. Right, now we got to play a song from AM. Okay, well this was by far the biggest song, and it was 2 years after Suck It and See. I really had high hopes after Suck It and See, and they pull out one of the biggest albums ever. I really want to play my favourite one, but I've got to play like the popular one. I'll do this.
Some interstellar gator skin boots and a helter-skelter around a little finger, and I ride it endlessly. She's got a Barbarella silver swimsuit, and when she needs to shelter from reality, she takes a dip in my daydream. My days end best when the sunset gets itself behind that little lady sitting on the passenger side. It's much less picturesque without her catching the light. horizon tries, but it's just not as kind on the eye. Just not attaching to your mind and soul. You can be sure. Arabella's got a 70s head, but she's a modern lover, it's an exploration. She's made of outer space, and her lips are like the galaxy's edge, and her kiss the color of a constellation falling into place. My days end best when the sunset gets itself behind that little lady sitting on the passenger side. It's much less picturesque without her catching the light. The horizon tries, but it's just not as kind on the eye. It's not a better, it's not a better. Just not tapped into your mind and soul. You can be sure that's magic in a cheetah print coat, just a slip underneath it. I hope that's good. I can have one of those organic cigarettes that you smoke. Wraps the lip round a Mexican coat. Makes you wish that you were the bottle. Takes a sip of your soul. Now it sounds right. She's not attending to your mind and soul. You can be sure.
Boom. Arabella by the Arctic Monkeys. You're tuned into OSCFM5. So yeah, Arabella, or AM in general. We have still got the voice. We've still got a voice. We've still got a Sheffield. I feel like musicians don't really change their voice, but it's quite important. The production value's gone massive. It's gone astronomical, and it's quite cool. I'm using cool in a non-personal sense, just because AM was so. I feel like it was the biggest. It was the real sound of the summer, and so this is also the time where Alex Turner is wearing. He's got rid of his fringe. He's kind of got flippy hair, sunglasses, and leather jackets. This is the kind of guy we're dealing with these days, and it's massively produced. The drumming's really, really quite good, and that screeching guitar solo. And here we go, sort of above the other 2013 like Skrillex and I don't know, early Justin Bieber. We've got this last stalwart of rock of Alex Turner, and his opening line is, Arabella's got some interstellar gator skin boots and a helter-skelter around a little finger and a ride it endlessly. It's he's dropped the part of him that was human, and he's just talking in riddles these days, which is fair enough because he makes it sound good. But oh my god, this is our rock star now, and I'm so. Oh my god, he's also still talking about women. I don't think I can put that down as an interesting thing anymore, because it's just I think lots of rock stars do that, but he's sort of, as he gets more popular, or as the band gets more popular, it sounds more rock. It sounds more pop rock, and like clean. But the language goes nuts. We've got a slight tangent here. Because the next one is not the Arctic Monkeys. However, it does have Alex Turner in. There you go. I hope you're enjoying this, by the way. I'm quite getting into it. Sorry about all the Arctic Monkeys, but it's quite important for the conversation we're having.
You were the promise at dawn. I was the morning after. You were Jesus Christ, my Lord. I was the money lender. You were the sensuous woman. I was the very Reverend Freud. You were the manual orgasm. I was the dirty little boy. And is this what you wanted? To live in a house that is haunted by the ghost of you and me? Is this what you wanted? To live in a house that is haunted by the ghost of you and me? You were Marlon Brando. I was Steve McQueen. You were KY Jelly. I was Vaseline. You were the father of modern medicine. I was Mr. Clean. You were the whore and the beast of Babylon. I was Rin Tin Tin. And is this what you wanted? To live in a house that is haunted by the ghost of you and me? Is this what you wanted? To live in a house that is haunted by the ghost of you and me?
So this is the last Shadow Puppets. I'm not going to play the whole song.
You got old and wrinkled.
You kinda got it. However, this is a side
I stayed 17
after AM. There's this.
You listed after so many babies.
Little band with Alex Turner.
I live here with one.
That's okay.
You define your solitude.
Get the lyrics. However, I'm just finding out this is a cover.
Through alone.
Which might make me sound like an idiot.
You said that you could never let me. I undid
This
your
song
gown.
kind of highlights the position he's put himself in.
And is this what you wanted? To live in a house that is haunted by the ghost
The drums and
of you and me?
the solos.
Is this what you wanted?
To come in here.
In a house that is haunted by the ghost
Tilt us up and down
of you and me? Oh, is this what you wanted?
definitely, he's got rid of all the stuff that... He got rid of the stuff that kind of makes you cool when you're young. But what's been growing in the meantime is this way of talking and the way of performing. And it's complete, like, I don't know, northern rock star. But you don't really get, apart from Oasis. I don't think I could do this to Oasis, though, because Oasis kind of came and did it, and then kind of made really similar sounding stuff. That might be completely off base. But, yeah. This happened after AM, and I get it's not the holy grail. Like, the Arctic Monkeys must have been a massive cash cow at this point. And you can't, like, I played in the previous week Le Cactus, so obviously he's leaning into his ability just to kind of speak stuff. And then he comes back to the Arctic Monkeys. And yeah, I'll talk about it after.
Advertise in imaginative ways. Start your free trial today. Come on in the water's lovely look. You could meet someone you like. You're in the meat of your strike. It is that easy. Lunar surface on a Saturday night. Dressed up in silver and white with colored old gray whistle test lights. Take it easy for a little while. Come and stay with us. It's such an easy flight. Cute new places keep on popping up since the Exodus. It's all getting gentrified. I put a taqueria on the roof. It was well reviewed. 4 stars out of 5, and that's unheard of. Mr. Bridge and Tunnel on the Starlight Express, the head of special effects in my mind's eye. Okey cokey with the opposite sex, the things you tried to forget. Doesn't time fly? I'm in no position to give advice. I don't wanna be nice, and you know that. Take it easy for a little while. Come and stay with us. It's such an easy flight. Cute new places keep on popping up around claviers. It's all getting gentrified. The information action ratio is the place to go, and you will not recognize the old headquarters of a night that never happened, and the days that don't exist. At the information action ratio, only time that we stop laughing is to breathe or steal a kiss. I can get you on the list for all the clubs. I can lift you up under the semitone. Take it easy for a little while. Come and stay with us. It's such an easy flight. Cute new places keep on popping up since the Exodus. It's all getting gentrified. The information action ratio is the place to go. 4 stars out
More specifically, more specifically, 4 out of 5 by the Arctic Monkeys. So yeah, that's where we end our hero, end our tale. With the really quite good album Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, which is a whole album based on an imaginary hotel. Very dramatic and got lots of stuff going on. Not your average pop song, if I do say so myself. Just all over the place, and he's taken the rug away from us, really at the last second. And what do we do with this new man, this guy who now talks in riddles, in quite a catchy way with a funny accent? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little essay. I'm not sure there's many conclusions. It's just really interesting to mark the or to kind of plot the points of a man's career. So thank you. And I'm glad I got that off my chest. I'll probably revisit it. Well, I'll actually write it down. I don't know if you can tell, this is kind of off the cuff. Sorry, I'm trying to find a song that... Okay, yeah, found it. O'Sheen has requested a song. I'm going to end today's show on it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being so quiet and well-behaved. I'm Oscar. This has been OSCFM. And this is Day Tripper by Norio... No. Oh no. It's the wrong song. Wait, is it? Okay, I think I found it. Come on, let's stay strong. Thank you for listening. I'm Oscar, OSCFM5. This is Day Tripper by Yellow Magic Orchestra by O'Sheen. Thank you to O'Sheen as well. Bye-bye.